The first challenge was not about the breaking. The first challenge was about balancing that piece of slab on the egg. After we got it balanced, it's about the breaking. At the end of the day, it's skill. And after we hit 6 pieces, straight away I tried 20, and then 30, and then 40, then putting a time frame to it, which is 30 seconds to break as many as I can without breaking the egg. So the last record was this year in July. In 30 seconds, I achieved over 80 pieces. Hi, my name is Jennifer Lee, better known in the circle with my Chinese name, Li Yuhua, and I'm the 22nd generation lineage holder of Zi Wu Men Gongfu. For an untrained mind, most people will not be able to hold their concentration for more than 10 seconds. So it needs training, mental training, emotional training, breathing training, physical strength, and the precision in your mind. People hear the word Kung Fu, they see Jackie Chan or Jet Li, but there's so much behind it, the bitterness in training. When the last Zi Wu Men lineage holder was in Singapore, we were discussing about how to bring Zi Wu Men Gongfu one step forward, increase the challenge of Quan Gong Tuan Wu. And then he said, how about we put it balancing on a raw egg? I was living in Germany for almost 20 years and was teaching full-time. At that time, I was also approached by someone who wanted to organize 10 versus 1 type of cage fighting. And they heard about Neigong methods. Neigong is internal arts because they would like to have the fastest way to finish off their competitor as soon as possible. It's deadly because it's a fighting art. So these are not things you would teach just to anyone, if at all. I turn them down. There's no way I'm coming near to any of such activities. Martial arts is not about fighting, it's about how to prevent a fight or to stop a fight. Because I was mocked and bullied as a child in school. So I was in an all-girls school. We wait for school bus. Always this pervert who's hanging around there. He got off the bus and followed me one afternoon when I was going home by myself. And then he touched me and I turned around and I whacked him with the umbrella that I had in my hand. The knob of the umbrella broke. Little incidents like this, which could actually be pretty traumatic for some children. If there was a way I could fight back, that would be good. So I still remember very, very vividly my first lesson. With the classes, we had free sparring as well, and I had a lot of injuries. I would then secretly, with my brother, we go to my great-grandfather's home. He was a retired fisherman. Zi Wu Men Gongfu was shared by my great-grandfather. My great-grandfather is from China. He taught me some self-defense methods because in his fishing days, he had to fight against a lot of sea pirates. We trained on his sampan, on the river behind the house, climbed the trees. I learned quite a lot from him. In the history, the Zi Wu Men members came down south, fighting against the Japanese. And Zheng He, which is Admiral Cheng Ho, is the disciple of Daoyan Chansi. Daoyan Chansi is the counselor to the emperor at that time, and Daoyan Chansi is Zi Wu Men, the 9th lineage holder, because he was on the Straits of Malacca and he was also protecting the villages there, capturing pirates, bringing them back to China to show the emperor we are doing something, helping the people. Zi Wu Men Neigong is a very serious kind of training to make it interesting for today's people, so they do not feel that they are training. They feel they're having fun. That's why we call it Happy Neigong. My student range begins from 5 years of age to 93. Monday's training focuses on the Zi Wu Men Zi Wu Men Bone Marrow Neigong. The participants are people who focus on health transformation. How can you use methods from Zi Wu Men to help alleviate their problems?
The Zi Wu Men part will help me with my internal. And also I do the breathing exercise, the Kai He. So this is how I prepare for my operation.
以前我看到他是脸色比较枯燥了，那么过后好像最近的1个月，他的脸色比较红润。
Children's class, it's more about motoric skills, about strength, about coordination, about balance. I teach the children in Germany as well as here and in Indonesia, getting your flexibility, getting your strength, getting your attention span. I felt a great affinity to it because there is the element of healing. I was very interested in arts that are rare arts. And because Zi Wu Men, it belongs to a rare art, it has a intangible cultural heritage status. I do see positive benefits coming from the people who practice it. I had very short time with my great-grandfather. So I think if he knew that I'm taking this to where it is today, in my mind, I just see this picture of him with this very pleased, not with open mouth, almost toothless, this look, you know? Yeah.